There are many tools available to vocal coaches that allow us to analyze your voice and to track your progress. It's also a way that I can show a client specifically where the problems are and eventually show them that they're getting better. It's always great when you can measure something and track how it's going. So for an example of that, we're going to revisit distortion again. Now, it's an important topic for me because I feel like it's the one technique that so many people are doing wrong, and it leads to the most vocal damage. Now, a lot of people, and as we've seen even some teachers, use the concept of vocal fry with extreme compression to get distortion, and that's wrong. Now, let me say that vocal fry by itself isn't necessarily damaging to the voice. It can actually be used in various vocal techniques rather effectively. Some people, like metal singers, use fry to get that deep growling sound, that or the screamers will go yeah. Now, some use it for effect either before or after singing a note. Yeah. Now, the problem comes when you try to use fry to create a distorted pitched note. That's when you're going to hurt yourself, and I'm going to show you why. This is a spectrogram. It measures the various frequencies that are going on around it, and as you can see, it's already starting to measure sound. Everything around me is making sound. Most of the sound is just noise. There's no distinctive pitch to it. So if I'm quiet for a second, you can see that the room is still making some noise. Now, pitch, on the other hand, has structure. So if I sing a note, you'll see that a structure develops. Now, this pattern is what makes us hear and recognize pitch. So you basically have two types of sound you can create, noise and pitch. A vocal fry is of the noise variety. So if I make a simple fry sound, you can see that there's no real structure. Now, I can vary the volume and the pitch range, but it's still just a big block of noise. Now, what is actually happening here is instead of your vocal cords vibrating in a smooth wave-like motion, they're sort of rattling against each other, creating all kinds of chaotic patterns that aren't tuned to any one pitch. So if I try to pitch a vocal fry and force the voice to vibrate with more structure, not only does it hurt, but I'm not getting the desired result. And if I tried to do that really loud, I'd be causing some vocal damage. But if I create distortion the correct way by adding it to a solid pitch, you can see how the pitch information stays the same, and we're just adding some noise around that structure. Now, since that structure remains, this enables us to hear pitch while creating some of that distorted sound. Now, the important part of this is that the vocal cords are doing the same job. We see it here. That's why these lines don't change. We're just adding to what the cords are doing and not using them to create the effect. That is the correct and healthy way to do distortion, and we can use a spectrogram to confirm that you're doing it right. Now, I want everyone out there to be vocally healthy no matter what they sing. So please like and share this video and subscribe for more voice talk. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Brian Lucas Vocal, Facebook, Brian Lucas Vocal Coach, or you can email me at brian@brianlucas.com. Thanks for watching to the end. If you have a topic or question for Voice Talk, give me a shout. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.